What's up, everybody? Grizzly Sports here, and yes, the football season is back, and we're doing my Week 1 NFL predictions and reactions because I didn't get to do the first two because they were on the Thursday one, I just didn't have the time, and the Friday one also didn't have the time. Plus, I wanted to do it with my dad. Say hi.
Hello.
So couldn't because conflicting schedules and shit. It didn't work. So, but yeah, now we're here. Football season is back, so expect more videos and stuff to come out and reactions to every game on every Sunday. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, first game of the year was the Cowboys versus the Eagles. The Eagles won 24-20 after a pretty good first half and a shit second half because it went to it had a rain delay or a thunder delay, whichever type of delay, but it delayed for about an hour and a half, which is insane. It was like, did the game finish at like 1 a.m.?
Roughly.
It was finished around like 1 a.m. And I wanted to sleep, but I had to watch the game. So there's that. The Eagles won. The Cowboys didn't actually play that terribly. At the start, there was an injury on the kickoff return, and then Jalen Carter spit on Dak Prescott after he spit. Jalen Carter got ejected, and then then everyone was like, "Oh God, are the Cowboys actually going to win?" Because Jalen Carter is the best player on the Eagles' defense, and he does a lot as just one player. Like, I can tell you one thing: the Cowboys missed Micah. They only got to, I think, Hurts twice, and with Micah, they probably would have gotten to him like I would probably say 4 times. Also, fuck you, Dallas. Why did you send him to the Packers? Now he's in my division. Now we have to deal with it because my dad's also a Bears fan. We have to deal with it 2 times a year. Anyways, Dak Prescott 21 for 34. He had a 61% completion percentage, 188 yards, no touchdowns. But we have to factor in that some of these. First of all, we got to go to the biggest elephant in the room. CeeDee Lamb. He had 7 catches for 110 yards. Sounds like a pretty good game, right? No. He had 11 targets, and all 11 were on the money to him. He dropped like 3 or 4 of them. It's something I have never seen from CeeDee Lamb. I don't know if you have.
No.
I don't. It just doesn't happen. When your number one receiver drops passes, it causes problems. So Dak Prescott played well. My brother will disagree. He's a hardcore Eagles fan, and he does not like the Cowboys. Trust me. We were seeing it all last night. He was hyper as anything. But yeah, Dak Prescott was played well, and the running game wasn't terrible. I mean, Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams actually played well, which is surprising. 13 yards of carry for Miles Sanders, but he had that one long run for 49, so not really much to count into that. But overall, not crazy. I mean, Javonte Williams had the 2 touchdowns. The receiving game was led again by CeeDee Lamb. No one really else had much. Even George Pickens only had 3 catches. Their defense, though, played pretty well in the second half, and just pretty well in general. They had, what was it? Oh, actually, they only got to Dak 1 time. They only sacked him once. That's even worse. That's not good. Brandon Aubrey was perfect, though. And yeah, the Cowboys... It definitely was not Dak's fault that they lost. The blame pie goes defense a little bit, and then CeeDee Lamb a lot. Because I mean, if CeeDee Lamb catches those deep passes, we could be talking about a different ballgame. Because at least they're going to get a field goal? Yeah, because we would have gotten a field goal, and then we would have boom, would have been a whole different game. Now going over to the Eagles side, Jalen Hurts played really well. 19 for 23, 152 yards, great completion percentage. He was spot on. And then the running, Saquon, not exactly his best game, but the run defense that means the run defense for the damn Cowboys has gotten better with Kenny Clark in there, so that's good. But they couldn't stop Jalen Hurts, so he still beat them on his legs. So, and also the biggest thing, A.J. Brown had one catch for 8 yards. He didn't get targeted at all the entire game, besides one catch. Jahan Dotson played really well too. Dallas Goedert, obviously. But Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown did not get anything. It was basically Jahan Dotson and Dallas Goedert's show. And then the defense played okay, I guess. They didn't have really anything. They did force a fumble. That is true. Quentin mentioned did force a fumble. But they didn't get to Dak Prescott once. They didn't sack him a single damn time. And that's not good. That's not good. It's worrisome because, yes, you do want to have Jalen Carter there, but you have to also rely, it's a team game, like my dad has always said. Not one guy can change everything. It's helpful to have that one guy because he's a superstar, but when your other team can't really play all that great, they just didn't get him down. Didn't get him down at all. And then Adoree Jackson got cooked so many damn times. My brother was calling for his head. It was insane. So, but Cowboys lost 20-24. Eagles are 1-0, and now on to the next game. All right, and the next game was the Friday. It was the Friday game in Brazil. The Chiefs lost surprisingly to the Chargers in a honestly, the Chiefs did not play well. If you look at they scored nothing in the first quarter. Only 6 in the second, 6 in the third, and then 9 in the fourth. But, they didn't score anything, and there was drops. And Patrick Mahomes, honestly, hit some overthrows, didn't play extremely well. He had some great heroics, but what do you expect? It's Patrick Mahomes. You expect him to make some heroic throws. He ran the ball very effectively, which is not what I would expect from him. This scares me, though. Because Isaiah Pacheco, he did have 25 yards, but he's only 25 on 5 carries, and also big injury to Xavier Worthy. I'm pretty sure he dislocated his shoulder, which you never know with dislocations that he could have torn a ligament or something worse. I don't know if you saw the play where he ran into. Did they show that? Did you see that?
I didn't get to see any of the game.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, well, that sucks. But basically, they were running a drag route, and Travis Kelce just boom. Xavier Worthy's a small dude, and Travis Kelce's like 270 pounds.
Yeah.
At like 6'3", 6'4". I have no clue, but Xavier Worthy's scrawny but fast. But he can't really. If you take a hit like that, he was in a lot of pain. I could tell because he was grabbing his shoulder. And he couldn't put any motion in it.
They collided or something?
Oh yeah, they collided on a play, and he was just immediately out. And so he might miss some time, which is bad for the Chiefs because that means they lose Rashee Rice to the suspension for the reckless driving incident, and then they lose Xavier Worthy to injury. Not good, not good at all. Marquise Brown had a ugly 10 catches for 99 yards. He dropped a lot and was just, I don't know. His biggest play was the 49-yard catch. Tyquan Thornton played okay. Had a couple drops, which that seems to be the case now for the Chiefs. Travis Kelce only had 2 targets for a touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster actually had 5. He led the... no, he didn't. He came second. He was the most targeted person next to Marquise Brown. So, and then the defense, they got to Hurts 3 times, so that's good for them, but, they just could not see, not Hurts, what? Herbert. Jeez. They got to Herbert a couple times, but, other than that, I expected more from a team that's going up against someone who lost their franchise left tackle. Rashawn Slater's out for the year. So I would expect more pressure. Didn't exactly get that. It also doesn't help that, you have Joe Alt on Joe Alt is amazing. He Chris Jones, big number 95 for the Chiefs. He just manhandled him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Chris Jones he was rushing on the edge. and Joe Alt just grabbed him and said, "No, you ain't going anywhere." Just bear pawed him. I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
I mean, he's 6'8". 6'8" or 6'9" at like 300 pounds. He's a big dude. So I would expect him to at least not suck. Harrison Butker had... Wait, what? He missed one, didn't he? Pretty sure he did. Oh, field goals. Yeah, he missed an extra point. My bad. He didn't miss field goals. He missed the extra point. That's what I'm thinking of. And Matt Araiza is still on this team. Good for him. So, yeah, Chiefs just couldn't pull it off. But the Chargers... Now, this is the best game I've seen Justin Herbert play ever. It's the best game I've ever seen him play. 25 for 34, 73% completion percentage, 318 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. And he ran the ball really well. Never expected that. Me and my brother were talking when we were watching the game. It was like, this is like the most I've ever seen Justin Herbert run ever. He doesn't run. He doesn't do that. At least not. He's not known for doing that. He can do that because he's athletic, but he's not known for scrambling out of the pocket and just running over people. Because he did that at least once. The play was called back, but still. But yeah, he just looked amazing this game, and if he keeps this up, he will definitely win MVP. I mean, I don't see how he doesn't if he keeps up this pace. Other than that, the Amarian Hampton looked okay in his rookie debut. I mean, it's against the Chiefs' defensive line, which is pretty strong, so I'm not exactly too worried that he only had 3.2 yards a carry. I mean, you're going against Chris Jones and all those big-ass dudes, so it's hard to get through those guys. However, the biggest is Quentin Johnston. He caught 5 passes for 2 touchdowns. What the hell type of limbo world are we living in? Ladd McConkey looked really good, and old man Keenan Allen caught a touchdown pass, and it seems like Father Time is just not going to catch him. So, what?
Whatever.
What? He's about 34, 35, I think, or maybe he's 33. I don't know. But normal.
That's far from Father Time.
In football terms, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Football terms. But he looks a lot. Honestly, I don't know why, but he looks a lot skinnier in the powder blue than he did in our jerseys. Maybe he's slimmed down or something. I don't know. But the defense played well, really well actually against the Kansas City Chiefs offense.
So what was this drama about this Teair Tart smacking?
Oh, so what happened? I don't exactly know what the altercation was or what happened, but Teair Tart, the big old number 91 or 90, but he just open palm him. He just went boom and just smacked the shit out of Travis Kelce. They didn't eject him because he didn't do this. If you have a closed fist and punch somebody, then you get ejected. But open-handing palming someone, that's not it's not a punch. They don't say.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's forceful contact to the head. I mean, it was pretty.
Yeah.
He hit him pretty hard. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It just went boom. I'm like, damn. I mean, I get it. If Travis Kelce like to chirp, so I mean, smack him, I guess, but okay. So, but yeah, the defense played really good. Played good for the Chargers. Khalil Mack didn't really do much, though, sadly. Deion Henley got a sack. Deshaun Hand had a sack. But other than that, a lot of 3-and-outs. So they played really well. So, yeah, good game, Chargers. And Chiefs, you start off 0-1 now. 0-1. Suck it. All right, now we get into the Sunday games. First game up is the Miami Dolphins at the Indianapolis Colts. I have the Dolphins winning this game. I'm gonna say 20-17. I don't know. I don't like either team's offense, especially the Miami Dolphins. Well, no, especially the Colts, because Daniel Jones is starting. Sorry, I don't think Daniel Jones should start. Personally, yeah, I got Miami winning this game. 2017. Dad, who do you think is gonna win this game?
Miami.
Got Miami win too. Okay, so that's 2 for Miami. Colts, if you prove me wrong, you prove me wrong. And I'll be happy because that's great. But I don't think you will because, well, you have Daniel Jones starting. That's not giving me any confidence. Now we have Aaron Rodgers' revenge game, or as some will say. Oh, whoa, I'm just now noticing that is blocking. I'm blocking the damn... Can't do that now, can we? There we go. The New York Jets, or the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers comes back into the town and he loses because I have the Jets winning this game. I love Justin Fields. I know he left my team, but well, we traded him, but I still think Justin Fields can be good. And I just don't like Aaron Rodgers. So I got the Jets winning this game 17-10. Who do you think's gonna win this game?
I got Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Even though I'm not
big fan of them.
Well, it's not Pittsburgh, it's Rodgers I'm not a fan of, but I still think they pull this game off.
Okay. I mean, I would pick the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I'm just being an ass because I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
I don't either, but I mean,
well, I know
hands down their coaches definitely.
Well, I mean that makes sense because Aaron Glenn's a first-year head coach, first-year guy, coming into his first game, and against a pretty stacked defense. So I understand, but I just think the Jets will end up pulling it off. The Jets got a good defense too, and I have no faith in that offense led by Arthur Smith, who, if you don't remember, was the same guy who said, "Hey, we have this all-world talent in Kyle Pitts. Let's give the ball to Jonnu Smith." Still bad about that. All right, next game. Carolina Panthers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have the Jags winning this game 27-14. I don't have all the faith in Carolina because Bryce Young did look good at the end of the season last year, but I just still do not have a whole lot of faith. Plus, I think Jacksonville with the new head coach and Liam Cole, I think they're going to be pretty good this year. Maybe even make a wild card spot. What do you say?
I can agree with that.
So who do you think's going to win?
Jacksonville.
Okay. T-Law, please prove everybody wrong. You were the number 1 overall pick from Clemson. Everyone was calling you the golden child. Now prove it. Prove that you are worth that first overall pick. We have probably one of the worst games because the Saints are going to be complete shit. I have Cardinals winning this. I think the Saints have a chance to go 0-17. Which, has never happened because there's obviously one team went 0-16. That was the Browns. But I don't have any hope in the Saints. They have a extremely old team. It's just a bunch of guys who are just 36 or older. I mean, I can't. There's no. They don't have a young, youthful team that's and they're slowing down. Last year, Cam Jordan didn't put up any of the production he was supposed to. So was DeMario Davis. Just didn't. They also traded away Marshawn Lattimore. So I mean, it's just not looking good. But I got the Cardinals winning. Who do you got, Dad?
The Cardinals.
Got the Cardinals winning too. Okay, sorry Saints, but it's going to be a tough road for you guys. All right, now we got the Giants at the Commanders. Now this game is it's kind of tough for me because I do think that the Commanders should win, but then I look at the defense of the Giants and the fact that they do have Russell Wilson, even though I know he's not Russell Wilson of old, but he's still better than Daniel Jones or anything they had last year. So I mean, I'm going to pick the Giants. I don't feel good about it, but that defense is just so damn good looking. On paper, it looks amazing. Will it live up to that? We have no clue until we see it. So until we see it, I can't really say. But on paper, they look amazing. Who do you got winning this game?
Commanders.
You got the Commanders. Okay, so I have the Giants. My father has the Commanders. I would pick the Commanders on normal, but I just love that defense that the Giants have built. So plus I think Abdul Carter is going to be amazing this year. So we shall see. Next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons. I got Tampa Bay winning this game because, again, the pass rush for the Falcons is just going to be non-existent, I think. So I know, however, I do know that Tristan Wirfs isn't playing this game, and so is Chris Godwin. But I don't think that's really going to matter because they can't rush the passer anyways. And plus, you still have Mike Evans and Emeka Egbuka, who I'm very high on. So I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to win this game. Who do you think?
Tampa Bay.
My dad's got Tampa Bay as well. So, sorry, Atlanta, but I do think Michael Penix is going to play well. I think he'll, probably put up a couple touchdowns, maybe throw an interception or two, because he's that gunslinger type of guy. Is a rocket arm. He takes risk, and he doesn't give a shit about the result, because it's high risk, high reward with Michael Penix, which that's what he's been like his entire career in college. Okay, well, this game is going to be the easiest pick of my life. I have the Bengals winning. If the Bengals lose to the Browns, if the Bengals lose to the Browns, I get it. Their defense is good. They have Myles Garrett, who's amazing. But they have quite literally probably the most high-powered offense with those three guys at the front. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. Literally the best trio of quarterback and two receivers I've ever seen, like production-wise and just talent-wise. So I have the Bengals winning this game. At least they should. Who do you think is going to win?
They should, the Bengals. Hard saying.
So you got the Bengals winning?
Yeah.
Okay. Bengals, I swear to God, if you lose, I fire Zach Taylor. If you lose, fire everybody. Get rid of everybody in that damn facility because you are ruining a Joe Burrow. Or if Joe Burrow puts up 34 points and y'all still lose, I don't know what I'll say. I'll be dumbfounded because I don't think that's ever happened. I don't think a team has gone so long without winning a game after they scored 34 points. And I think they're still on a losing streak. That's not good. That means your defense is complete shit. Please. Let's not have that again, Bengals. Next game, we have the Raiders at the Patriots. I have the Raiders winning this game. I just think they're going to be an overall better team. Plus, I don't think Will Campbell's playing. And Christian Gonzalez is out for the Patriots. So I'm going to pick the Raiders. They got Ashton Genty, Geno Smith, who's a baller. He's not as bad as... People like to underrate Geno. They like to say, oh, he's not as good as everyone says he is. He went from being nothing, a career backup, to being like a solid to great starter. He's got veteran presence. He's been in the league for God knows how long. I think over 10 years. He's good. He's not amazing. I don't think you could win a Super Bowl like strictly with. I don't think he could lead you to a Super Bowl. I think you would need to rely on like the running game, the defense. I think that's the type. But if you need him to make a play, like say like it's a 4th and 3, and you just need that first down, I will bet Geno could get that first down for you. However, I just don't think I don't think he's going to put up like 300 yards every game, or he'll like put up a masterclass 5 touchdown passes to like win a playoff game or something like that. However, I do think he's good. So I have the Raiders winning. Who do you have, Dad?
The Raiders.
Raiders as well. Okay, so Raiders. We both have the Raiders winning. New England. I do think you guys are going to be good, and I love the Mike Vrabel pickup. And Drake May's good, but I just don't think you guys are going to win this game. All right, San Francisco versus Seattle Seahawks. Now, San Francisco, I think Christian McCaffrey is playing. I think he has like a calf like tweak or something, but I think he's playing. However,
They just said it was questionable.
Questionable, my bad. But they're leaning towards him playing. I think he's. But for me personally, if you have any problem, especially with Christian McCaffrey, if he's not 100% healthy, no issues, no cramps, no nothing, don't play him. Because like, I don't know, man. I can't. You can't risk it. He's already had arthritis in his legs and knees and stuff. Or was it arthritis? It was something that kept him out for the entire season. He had to go to Russia or something for get special treatment or whatever the hell. But I have Seattle winning. I think Sam Darnold's going to play really well. Who do you got winning that?
Probably Seattle.
My dad is also picking Seattle. 49ers, I also just do not think Brock Purdy is all that. I don't think you should have paid him the money you did. You probably could have found... You could have drafted... You know what? This is going to be a really controversial take that I'm about to have. You could have drafted and not signed Brock Purdy. You could have drafted any quarterback. Or not any quarterback. You could have drafted Dylan Gabriel, Shadur Sanders, Tyler Shuck, or, hell, even the backup quarterback to this team, Jalen Milroe, and you would have had a better player than Brock Purdy. I'm sorry. It's great. He's, great story for Mr. Irrelevant, but I just don't think he has the arm strength to, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be able to lead you guys to a Super Bowl win because you guys haven't won with him. Next, we have the Titans at the Broncos. The new number 1 overall pick in Cam Ward takes on the Broncos. I have the Broncos winning this game. That defense is scary. And for a rookie quarterback with no weapons, really, it's just not a good sign. It does not look good for Cam Ward. This is going to be hey, welcome to the NFL moment, bud. You're going to get your face smashed in. You know what Justin Fields' welcome to the NFL moment was? I think it was against Tennessee when they smashed into him, knocking off his helmet and his headband. And I believe that was preseason. He just got crushed. That was his opening. So I think the Broncos are going to do that to your guys. And I'm going to laugh. Maybe. So, yeah, I got the Broncos winning. Who do you got?
I'm not familiar with Tennessee's what they got going on.
Well, they got a new quarterback in Cam Ward. They revamped their offensive line. We still haven't seen what it's going to look like. They don't have good weapons. They have Calvin Ridley, but he hasn't really produced like you would expect him to. Mainly probably because they had Will Levis, the mayonnaise man, as their quarterback. Who good arm, has a great bicep, could look good in shorts, but, can't throw to save his life. And tries to be Patrick Mahomes.
The Broncos,
Okay, my dad's choosing the Broncos. My dad's not really familiar with these two teams because they haven't really been talked about since Peyton Manning. Well, the Broncos definitely haven't. So, well, okay, I'm picking the Lions. I don't really got to say much. I don't like the Packers, if you couldn't tell, and I do like the Lions. I know I'm a Bears fan. I should not like the Lions, but they're not terrible. And plus, Dan Campbell's like one of my favorite coaches. He's just really freaking cool.
Lions.
Yes. That's not very hard. This is very quick, very simple. Screw you, Packers. All right, now we have the last game before the Sunday night game. Houston at Los Angeles. Matthew Stafford is dealing with a back injury. Now, I'm pretty sure most of y'all know, backs don't heal the greatest. They don't heal all that great. No, they do if you take care of them right. But playing football and then getting hit again and hit again when you've already had back problems, got looked at by the doctor, hemorrhage. It's not good. Plus, Matthew Stafford he's 37 years old. You can't. I don't care how in shape you are, how healthy you are. Taking so many hits at that age is not good for your body in general. Matthew Stafford could retire today and be probably not first ballot, but he definitely would be a Hall of Famer eventually because he got a Super Bowl ring. He's played really great. So I think he will make it, but I have the Houston Texans winning. Dad, who do you got? Houston Texans. Okay. C.J. Stroud gets the W here. Now we have the Sunday night football game, Baltimore at Buffalo. Very, very good game. Very great game to start off the season. Love this week one scheduling. Now, if we're going to talk about who needs the win more, it's Baltimore because they lost to the Bills. Because here's the thing. Lamar does not show up in playoff games. He hasn't. Will he? I think he will. I believe that he will, but he hasn't yet. We have seen Josh Allen put his team in winning position with 13 seconds left on the board. They scored a touchdown with 13 seconds left, taking the lead, and they lost the game. You cannot blame that on You cannot blame that on Josh Allen. You just can't. And if you do, you're an idiot. But I got the Bills winning this game. It's a very tough game, though. But who do you think is going to win?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? Okay. So my dad's got Baltimore. I got Buffalo. It's going to be a good game to watch. I cannot wait to see this one. But yeah, that's the Sunday night game. And now we're ending week 1 with a game of the week, in my opinion, personally, because it's my team. But the Bears are at home taking on the Vikings. Monday Night Football. J.J. McCarthy's debut. I got the Bears winning. Obviously, I'm not picking against my team, and no matter if we're going up against the Chiefs, I'm always going to pick my team. But I do think this is probably going to be a pretty good game. I'm thinking we're probably going to win 21-17. I would love to prove me wrong, Caleb. Throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. If you do that, I'll lose my damn mind, because that means you'll have passed for the, what's the word? You would have 300 yards. You'll have the most games with 300 passing yards in Bears history. Which is not saying much, but still, good on you. But yeah, I obviously have the Bears winning. I think I know what your answer is going to be.
The Bears.
Yes. So, again, I have the Bears winning this game in a good game. Rivalry game. Good game. And yeah, we'll be starting the season off 1-0. All right, guys. Well, that's my week 1 NFL predictions and reaction to the 2 games that happened prior. So yeah, I hope y'all did enjoy this video. My dad was kind enough to join. He gave in his little bit of insight. His picks. So yeah, I hope y'all did enjoy this episode. More videos will be coming. Obviously, as I'll give you my reactions to week 1. My predictions for week 2, and so on and so forth. And if any trades happen, controversies, stuff that goes on in the NFL, I will let y'all know. And obviously, I will be recording it. But yeah, guys, I will see y'all in the next one. As always, take it easy.